see.
I find my poker. That didn't sound right. Are you keeping me up all the time?
Yep, I'm going to. Yep.
Okay.
So we can practice this.
You want me to talk?
Yep, we are live on YouTube.
Awesome. Hey everybody, this is our test run for tonight.
Yep, go right ahead and talk.
For tonight, for my sale, it'll be on this channel, 6 p.m. Eastern Standing Time, and it goes 6, 5, 4, and 3. I think that's how that goes. We have over 65 items, I believe. So come check us out, and we'll have a good time. Maybe we'll have some laughs too. I don't know.
Yep, you never know.
Yep. Or you never know, might just fall flat on my face.
I think we're going to do good. Hi, Miss Kathy. I had just hung up from the doctor and thought it was them talking. It's clear and looks great. Awesome. Thank you. It's been a while since I've used StreamYard, and it's been a while since Sabrina's. We thought we'd just do a test run and leave this up for tonight.
Yep.
So.
Now I know why I don't like.
I'm usually. What?
I said now I know why I don't like die cutting.
Yeah, sometimes a pain in the butt.
Pain in the butt.
Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody.
I went and grabbed Jamie's thing because I want to make sure that when we're live, that if I want to use it, I can. Because I think he's actually subscribed to you. If not, he will be. He will be. God, he hasn't used this in a while. It's got dust. NFL tickets. Ew. Oh, she's not. Okay, well, this is going to change right now. Gina, that's a copy.
I made this in Bible camp. It is so old. It's so dirty and without ruining it.
Okay, I'm going to say.
Because I don't want to repaint it. Oh, the 6 Eastern. So 6 Eastern.
Kathy, it's 6 o'clock your time.
Central.
Yeah.
Oop.
So you see Jamie on there? That's my husband. I just did that.
Okay.
It's my Kathy, it's my phone. I'm using my phone. My phone. I have like I was telling Tina, I have a camera, but it doesn't want to link to the Chromebook I have. So, all right, I have his tablet on. You don't hear anything, do you? There's no squabbling, nothing?
Nope.
Okay. And yeah, I went ahead and made sure that, he doesn't have the bell on. That's going to change. That's right. We'll go ahead and plus it.
So Sabrina, hang on. I'm going to make that a monitor.
Okay. Do you want me to say something else in it, or do you got it?
No, I got it.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it. I'm just letting you know you're going to be blue.
Okay.
As soon as my chat comes up.
So it annoys him. Yeah, I'd get in trouble. Actually, I don't know because he has his phone on, so he's probably knowing now that it probably delays.
There we go.
Knowing my luck
since now chat.
Okay. Yep.
Yep, you're blue. Jamie's blue. Cool. That worked out great.
I understand, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, okay, we know. We know. It's telling me what I have to do as a mod.
Yep.
Yeah, so there we go.
Looks good.
Oh, I was not in live chat. That was dumb. I have to remember that too to get on live chat.
Yep.
Does when you guys go in one, does your guys change after you like for like a couple minutes? Like mine will be in live chat.
Yep.
I'll put it in live chat, and the next thing I know, I'm back on top messages or something.
Yep. I always have to look down and make sure that little red dot's going on the bottom as well. Because sometimes that auto click off too. And I'll be like, what the hell? And then I realize, oh, I'm not even caught up to the live.
How much of a lag do we have? Do we know?
It's going to be hard to tell. Until somebody gets moving in faster.
Okay. Well, I know there is one. I do know that.
Yeah. There's always going to be a lag because we're not in it's. And this is what Zaber's buddy who works in whatever you call internet, whatever thing. Because let's see, I got Spectrum Internet. Who do you have?
I have Essentials. It's our main one. It's a like a FiOS type one where it's fiber optic.
Yep. Because it goes because every internet company has a different whatever. There's such a lag. Now, say we were on Spectrum together, we probably would be back right on. Because everybody else has different internet companies. Kat, okay, I'm going to put you back up to whole. And Kathy says to put practice A, B, and C up there with something.
All right. And what do I do? I want to see these. Ouch, that's what we were looking for.
Hang on. Wrong person. There we go. Ta-da! Turn them around.
Where the heck is my B? I lost my B already. Okay, there.
Yep, you gotta turn in the letters, remember?
Oh, that's right. Letters. Oh, I found it.
Yeah.
Gotta go towards the window.
Yep, toward the window. Yep. Yep. That looks good.
To me, that looks backwards. Shouldn't A be over here?
Yeah. A on the, yep, A, B, C. Yep, there you go.
Why does C look backwards, though? Hold on, I'm gonna look. Maybe just me.
No,
if they don't know their alphabet, it's not my fault.
That's fabric. That's fat quarters. I love the C. It's cute, the gnomes. And there's 2 per package, so you get she'll show them. So show it. There you go. Yeah. And then you really packaged these good, Sabrina. Ooh. Yeah. You'll have to wait till tonight.
Yeah, the turkey. This is what's gonna get me. The turkey material is what my mom did at Walmart.
Yeah.
Like there was some material I won't ever use. I don't know what I would use it for.
I know. It's like I have stuff material too, and I don't know. Just like I was, because it's Halloween. I'm getting Halloween out. I discovered a bin full of stuff that's Halloween that I have ready to sell. So I might tags, journal covers, yep. So I might do a pop-up sale sometime maybe next week.
I want to
Yes.
show you this, Tina. This is what I did with these. I do have the letter on them, and I'll have them behind it, but I did 4 at a time.
Yeah. See something like that? That's fine. 4 at a time. They're small.
4 at a time, but then I wrote them down this way, so I didn't have the label on it.
Yep.
And I mean, I packaged everything, so then I knew.
Yep.
Exactly. I wanted to make it as simple and as quick as we could do it.
Yep.
That's one of the last things are them. So. Oh my goodness. I'm die cutting. Do you see what I'm die cutting, Tina? Kathy?
Halloween.
Yeah, well, there was Ghost, but this is Pluto.
Oh.
Little Pluto.
Mm.
He's a little butt nugget. Butt nugget. I don't want to make my desk too bad because of later on tonight. Yeah. I did these last night and I enjoyed myself doing these. This is the bad thing. Or good thing, I don't know.
They're cute.
This one has more than anything. And it has the little ones here. Little ephemeras. You know what this is?
What?
It's an envelope.
Oh.
It's one of them long envelopes. What are they called?
Yeah. Business envelopes? Or
Yeah.
letter envelopes, but bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's called something. So I just started playing with them. I did 8 last night. Just random. Then I started thinking, doing stuff like that, I could go live in the afternoon because I get bored out of my mind. Especially this winter.
We'll do more lives because now it's coming to that stage where I'm more in the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll be going back to probably doing lives more often. Then the summers I enjoy summer. Now that I have a house,
Yeah.
My own, I'm always, we're still working on things. I mean, I still have to paint the hallway going upstairs, but we decided to get outside done because I can paint the inside in like September, October, November. Inside you can paint anytime. But we wanted to do all the like the shaker porch. Hasn't been painted. Scott figured he painted it when he was probably 20 years old was the last time it was painted.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, and you could tell it. But he brought it right down. He took 90% of the paint from previous years, which was black, down to the metal that you would get from when you bought it. And then he primed it, and then I painted it that barn red. He has to pull out the grating because it's a grating on the floor on the hole. It's great.
Yeah.
So you could pull that out. I didn't realize that because I said to Scott, how am I going to paint this grating? Looking at it. I didn't realize it came out. He says, I pull that out. I'm like, oh. And that he's going to pull out. Now that I got the top portion painted, he'll pull out the grate and he'll do the rest of the frame that he has to go out like he did it upstairs on it, but the rest he has to be on a ladder outside. And then he'll take this tool of his with a sander and he sands that all down, and then he'll prime it, and then he'll do the grading's going to be the hardest, but like he says, he'll get in there with the least in the between with a wire brush, and then the top, because it's going to be hard. You're not going to get it with anything. You have to do it all by hand on that. But we were looking at it the other day. There's not much flaking from. You can tell that's where the snow went down. It took the paint right with it. And then it'll be painted barn red and go back up, and it looks even with just I'll send you a picture. It already looks nicer than what it was.
Are you priming it?
Yeah, he primed it. It was like this. He bought the primer and they tinted it the color that I'm painting too.
Oh.
And so The primer's tinted actually to the color of the. I brought it. She's like, we can. And then we went back because we bought it up at Ace, was only a couple blocks away. And we got talking, and she goes, "So what are you painting?" And I was telling her, I said, "And then I'll be painting. You can tint your primer, right?" And I'm like, "What?"
I didn't know that
like,
either.
yeah. She goes, "Bring me a sample," because I didn't buy the paint I'm using outside. I bought it at Walmart because exterior paint was freaking expensive.
Yep.
So I got it at Walmart, and it looks good. I only paid $23 versus $56. Now my shed color, we got that at where do we get that? Oh, we got it at Ace, but they had a $20 off coupon, or that was like $60. We bought it. We paid $40, but we wanted something that was made for metal.
Yeah. I get it.
It looks good. I got the city guy came through. He looked at the shed, and he went, "Look," he says, "I like that you painted it to match." I'm like, "I can't afford the vinyl right now." He says, "I ain't worried about it." I said, "First of all," I said, "I'm my cousin who puts vinyl up for a living." Says, "How do you expect him to put vinyl siding on a tin shed?" He would have to put slats all in the inside, all the way around. These things he used. And he goes, and then he'd have to go inside because he says, and it's, yeah. But the city guy said he was all right with it. It looks good.
Hey, I mean, if it looks good, I mean, that's all that matters. I mean,
Well,
is there like a code that it has to match?
yeah, they want everything to match.
Really?
Yep. See, and now let's say, okay, say the shed was there and it didn't match when me and Scott took over, then it could stay. Due to the fact we put the shed in. See, we went online.
Okay.
They had nothing on there that said you couldn't have a metal shed. Or I wouldn't have bought this. We would have built one. I probably wouldn't have one. and I got it at Menards because that's $1,000 shed I got at Menards, and I get 11% rebate on it. Plus, the company was running a sale, so I got it for less than $800. And then we went to get the permit, and they said we couldn't have it. And Scott came home, and I'm like, "What do you mean? They say you can't have metal sheds in Green Bay." And I'm like, "That's not on their website." So we went back down there, and I said, and I brought it, and I showed him. I said, "So now it is, but it wasn't at the time." I said, "It doesn't say anything that you couldn't have metal sheds. It says how many, if it's so many feet, big, you had to get a permit. It had to be so far from a property line, blah, 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 all that. Nothing in there that said it could not be a metal shed."
That makes sense.
Yep.
I guess I haven't checked our stuff yet because I know we have bought a fence to replace the fence we have, but I found out that actually I can't replace that fence because it's not my fence. I literally, and I've talked to the guy, the next door neighbor. He's like, "Well, we'll go half." Well, I bought the whole fence. His company installs them. All he has to do is have his company come in and install it and take away the crap.
Yeah.
But yet, has he not done it? He has not done it. And I'm like, I wonder if I have to have a actual permit, or if we both have to. This thing's pissing me off. Permit, because it's actually his property and not mine.
And he has to maintain it. If he ain't maintaining it, you could,
Oh, Tina, this thing is horrible.
Yep.
I mean, our dogs fight back through the fence.
Yep. How was I say? Xavier and our property, there's a fence between it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's right on the property line. That's because Dad and the guy behind didn't care. They didn't care. It was paid by the half of this section of fence. That's why that's the only section left. It's because that section Dad and Mom paid for. He paid for ones that ran the length of his yard. Why he ever took them out, we don't know. But when Scott was a kid, they had their fenced in yard. The section that faces ours. I said, why do you think it's left, Xavier? I showed him pictures. I found pictures of the backyard. I said, look, there's your fence. It's down. He goes, why didn't he take that down? I said, because it wasn't his. He's like, oh, because he wants to replace it. He wants to eventually put in a privacy fence.
Yeah.
And I said, that's fine. Because I want to paint that fence. And I was going to paint it red. And he's like, I don't want it red. I said, you have no say. It's my fence.
Well, and the fence that is by our house, it's like lopsided. I'll send you guys pictures. It's bad. Like the back is, and I mean, it goes like this and then this way. It leans. And I don't know if it's our dog that's being the aggressive, because Hope has never been an aggressive. She's a Dalmatian.
Yeah.
And she goes after. They have a pit bull and a lab mix. These dogs are big. And if they come through that fence, my dogs are gone. I mean, I'm like, who gets the bill for that?
Yeah.
I'm thinking him, because when there's rocks at the bottom of it. And I'm like, this doesn't make no sense at all. We paid $3,000 for this fence, and it's a vinyl fence. So it's not anything like a wood that we have to paint it. This fence is not even painted. That's the problem. It's not even painted. If he would have painted it,
you could probably put yours still up, just go along his.
Well, and that's what Jamie wants to do, but Jamie wants to do it all on his own. And I love my husband, but he needs to ask for help sometimes. I'm just saying. Men don't want to ask for help.
Nope.
And it can't just be me, because if it's me, I'm not saying that we don't get along together correctly. I'm just saying that we struggle because he thinks it has to be this way, and he may be wrong. Again, I may be wrong sometimes too, but
yeah, I understand that one all too well. Yeah, our neighbor did the same thing. He put in vinyl fence and wanted us to pay half, but he was only fencing off the section between us and the guy behind him. We told him, no, it's his fence. Why should we pay? He has not spoken to us since, LOL. He left the chain link on the side by the elderly couple. He did not want to see any kids. Why should I pay for it? Yep. So he's got vinyl on one side and then a chain link on one end, another side. See, that went flying in the city. Yep.
Well, see, on my side of the fence, our fencing yard, it's chain link. Yep. And I asked him, I'm like, do you just want to get vinyl? He goes, no, I'd like to see our neighbors. I'm like, I could care less about seeing the neighbors. Like, you see them when you go out.
The only reason Xavier wants to put a privacy fence up is because of the dogs.
Well,
they bark at everything. Right now, he's got he went in, and I'm like, are you sure you can have that? He went and looked. Yep, he can have what he has. The city guy looked at it when he was out expecting something. He said it was no problem. He did tell Xavier he should reinforce it just a little bit more with these garden stakes. Those green tall things.
Yeah.
That's what's holding it. So he said he's going to buy a few more of them. But it hasn't been a problem for a year. They've been there a year. He removed our chain link on his side. If he screws with us, we will make him move his fence because it's actually on our land. Oh, damn. Yeah. So when Xavier does eventually, they're hoping in 5 years they can get like a home equity loan. Because in 5 years, their vehicles will be paid off and their student loans. So they're hoping that they can get a loan to do maybe their roof on their garage. We're patching it. Him and Chuck's coming down. Scott's cousin. It's going to look at Xavier's roof because it leaks in the garage. And I said to Xavier, we have a whole 3 stacks of shingles. in the garage. So what if it doesn't match? It's on the back side. The city guy said it was fine. It's the back side that's leaking. It's not the front. I said, so have Chuck come and look, repair it, put ours on until you can afford to do the whole thing. It's like, are you okay with that, Dad? Scott goes, your mom wouldn't say it if she didn't know it.
That's right.
So Chuck's going to come down and look at the spot to see even if he has to do the whole back half. It could just be a section. And that's what Chuck's one of all trades. He does siding. He does roofs. You know, he does it all. That's his godfather. And so, well, they're like I said, they're hoping in 5 years' time they can get a home equity loan just to do kind of things like repair the garage, get the fence. It's not because he doesn't want to see his mother. I told him, you just want to get a privacy fence so you don't get your mom. But the fence that's on our fence, we don't care. I told him, Scott and I are like, don't care. But what he wants to do is he wants to put a gate on our side. Okay?
Yeah.
Because his side is going to be so snug because he may be able to fit a riding lawnmower through his ends of his house. Okay? He wants to put a gate on our side, a bigger gate, just in case he has to drive through our yard up to his backyard. And we have no problem. We were like, that's fine. You know? And I said, you just lock it. So nobody, you know, I go around anyways. And so that's the game plan. I said, as long as when you do it, me and Dad approve what the gate looks like because be facing my yard. Because it'll be facing my yard and open to his yard. He's like, okay. I don't want to look crappy. I don't, you know, I take pride in my yard. I like running. We're running a Ollie's, and then the doctor will see you guys. Okay. He removed our chain link and he said, okay. We are running to the Big Lots, Ollie's, and then the doctor. We will see you guys tonight. All right, Kathy.
Bye, Kathy. Wow, Big Lots. Ours is like almost completely gone.
I only go to Big Lots at Christmas. So
you do realize that Big Lots is filed bankruptcy and they're all going out of business.
Yeah. I'll have to look the next time I get in that area and just look to see if Big Lots is still open. I never go to that spot where Big Lots is.
There was something on our news last night about it, but I used
to love Big Lots and they kind of just lost its appeal.
Yep. See, Big Lot, it used to be by Tuesday morning, so I get 2 birds with 1 stone. Then after
mine too.
After Tuesday morning, there was no reason for me to go as much.
By Tuesday morning, the Big Lots are in the same little strip mall.
Yep.
And what else is there? Okay.
We had a Dollar General like across from it, but it's in the same like parking lot, I guess what you want to call them.
There's a Ross there, a Dollar Tree. Then it was Tuesday morning, and then it's party something, whatever store for birthday parties, big, expensive. Then it's TJ Maxx. Then it was Big Lots, and then it was Office Max, and Office Max is gone. Tuesday morning's gone. And at the end of this little strip mall, it's some buy glasses for $69 or 2 pair for something or another. Oh, and a shoe store. That's the other one in this little strip mall. And then they put in the same parking lot because it was where Sears was. Sears no longer exists. They tore that building down. And now there is a car wash. I can't remember the name of it, but you can just use it or you can buy it's Club Car. That's it. Something like that. Where you can buy a fee once a month and you can go in and wash your car how many times you want.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
I've been really busy, Dana, this summer. Really busy. We're just practicing to make sure Sabrina and everything for Sabrina's sale tonight on my channel.
Yep. And I'm just die cutting.
Yeah, I'm just yapping. About 5 minutes, we're probably going to get off because I got things to do. We will be back tonight at 6 o'clock Eastern, 5 o'clock Central. Is that 4 o'clock Mountain or 3 o'clock Mountain? I don't remember how far behind Mountain is. Well, you all know. Figure it out. And Sabrina will have she has 67 different items. I mean, that's how many are on the list. That doesn't mean there's 67, just 67 items. There may be 3 on that number. So it's going to be a good sale. So spread the word.
Oh, no, I'm stuck.
But we're going to end this one. I think it looks good. It's awesome. And
I think I might angle the camera, though, a little bit.
What?
I think I might angle the camera a little different tonight. Like, angle it towards me more.
That's you. There we go. Okay, what? Sorry.
I said I think I'm going to angle the camera a little more. So then you're not really seeing me.
Yeah.
So
I'll let you know before we go live. I hit live tonight.
Okay.
I'll have you set that up and then we'll just leave it.
Sounds good.
Alrighty, I'm going to end this. Everybody, thank you for coming in. Remember tonight, Sabrina's sale at 6 o'clock Eastern. She's got some nice stuff.
Thanks, everyone.
You there.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.